Hey you guys. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you guys how I got this aqua colored eyeshadow. First, I'm starting off with these eyebrows. I already did one off camera for the sake of time, so I already filled it in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal it. Now once I'm done with my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with my Vinii eyebrow tint to keep them eyebrows in place all day. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with this NYX primer base, and then I'm gonna prime my eyes and get ready for the eyeshadow. I use the color Pure Beige for my eyelids.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Once I'm done concealing my eyelids, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush and use my Juvia's Place, the Saharan palette, and my color is going to be Jamila.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with the Magic palette by Juvia, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the color Zakaya. I'm gonna place that right underneath my transition color, Jamila.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna use another more concise brush, and I'm gonna go in with the same palette, the Magic, but this time I'm gonna use the color Kogi.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I'm just blending that out with that first fluffy brush that I used. Once I'm done blending that, out, I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe palette, the 350M, and I'm going to go in with a burgundy color, and I'm going to use the same brush that I used to apply the Kogi color.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
I went ahead and did my cut crease off camera because it took a little bit too much time. Right here, you're just gonna see me like fixing it up and making sure that it's, you know, like perfect and all. Because you know it is a cut crease, it gotta be flawless. So you'll just see me adjusting it. I'm sorry if you guys can't really see what I'm doing. I just really needed my mirror to be really up close so I can see what I'm doing. But now I'm going to go on my Beauty Trees palette, and I'm going to use like a very light blue color. I didn't really like how that came out looking, so I just decided to add a blue from my other Juvia's palette on top of that. I believe that's from the Masquerade palette. I'm not sure what color it is, but it's the only blue in that palette. But I had an idea to do like an ombre color. It was supposed to be like a icy light blue and dark blue, but the only light blue I had was the one from my Beauty Trees palette, and I really didn't like how it was looking. Like it wasn't, you know, popping enough. It wasn't pigmented. Like it was just chalky and it had spaces in between. So I just said, you know what? Never mind with the whole idea. I'm just gonna do the blue straight across the board. Now once I'm done with my lid, I'm gonna go ahead and use the color Jide from the Magic palette, and I'm gonna use that to kind of do like a light smoky look. Like I felt like it needed something else, just a little bit something extra. I don't know, like I always need a hint of dark. Like I love bright colors, but I feel like it always needs something dark. Like with neutrals, I can't just do a bright neutral color. Like I have to add some brown, something smoky. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I'm just gonna fluff that out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the skin. I just used some micellar water to wipe away all that excess eyeshadow on my face. And once I was done with that, I went ahead and started priming my face. You guys will see what I use. Yep, that's the Makeup Magnesia, y'all. I know some say it's not the best or you shouldn't use it, but I'm telling you guys, it is my holy grail. Like them nights or them days that I know that I gotta look my best and I don't want a drop of oil on my face at the end of the day, I'm using that Makeup Magnesia. But I make sure to always put something else on top of it so my face doesn't get too dried out. So I'm using my L'Oreal Stay Matte primer. I use that on top because if I just use the Makeup Magnesia, my makeup will look kind of like dryish and it will dry my skin out. So I always use something on top of it. I don't really use lotion before doing my skin because my skin is oily. I can, but it's like if you need, sometimes I really don't like to, unless my face is like really dry, then I'll put lotion on. But other than that, I just do this. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild liquid liner. I suck, you guys. I suck at doing liner. I really do. Like I'm telling you, I don't know when the day will come where I will be able to do a dramatic wing eye or wing liner. Like I don't know. I would love to. I guess, you know, practice makes perfect. You guys will see how that turns out one day. But I stick to these little baby liners for now. Like, it's cute and simple. I know, like, don't judge me, guys. And I'm gonna choose my lashes. I didn't know which one to choose. They were all bomb. I chose the last ones and I did it off camera. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, don't even do me for this part. So let me tell you guys how, like, I've never used corrector ever before in my life. If I did, I used like regular concealer, not just like a lighter concealer. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and try this orange concealer that everybody's always using. Little did I know that this thing was liquid. Just liquid. Like, I put it all on my face thinking like, okay, you know, I just didn't expect this to happen. So I had to go on with my black opal stick, which is way too dark for me. Because I knew if I put my foundation on top of that, I would look way too dark. So I had to, you know, darken it up a little bit and then use my foundation. But it worked out well because both of those foundations are my color kind of, but it depends on the season, you know. Like during the summer, I can use the black opal. Other seasons, my other one. But like, I don't know. I don't have a set foundation. So I went in with the black opal twice just to cover, you know, get like kind of enough coverage. And once I was done with that, I went in with my foundation from Black Radiance in the color Cocoa Bean. I don't know. The way I use this brush to do my foundation, guys, I don't know. But it works. And I don't know what other brushes to use for foundation. I don't like using anything else. Like, I don't like using beauty blenders. Like, maybe I don't have the right beauty blender to do foundation. But, like, I just love my little e.l.f. brush for foundation. It works perfectly fine. It's perfect for me. And I feel like it gets everywhere. I may have to, you know, reshape it and all of that. But I'm fine with it. But all in all, I did like using the corrector because it did give me a more full coverage because I was able to conceal my blemishes. But usually, like, my blemishes coming through my foundation really is never really a problem or issue. I just wanted to try it out. I don't know why. So now I'm setting my foundation with my Urban Decay. I think it's a foundation powder. Yeah, Urban Decay foundation powder. I don't know what color. Maybe medium dark, if that's the color. I don't know. But I know it's my color. So I'm going in with that and I'm setting my foundation. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start my highlight and contour. So I'm using the color Beautiful Bronze for my highlight. I don't know, before I was using Chestnut. It was fine, I liked it, but like I wanted to go for a more natural look, so I was like, let me try this one. It's a little bit darker, it's still light but not too light. So I tried this one, and guys, I love it. Like, I don't know why, I just love it. So I'm going in with that, you know, do my little thing, my little tree. And I'm gonna go in with my little Family Dollar beauty blender. Yes, I got it from Family Dollar, and let me tell y'all, it's bomb. Like, I got a Real Techniques beauty blender, but no, I lied. I don't have a Real Techniques beauty blender. I have a Urban something beauty blender. It's good, but for some reason I just love me this Family Dollar beauty blender. Like, it's bomb, and it's $1, and it puffs up like the other ones, and it puffs up, guys, and it's extremely soft, and I just love it. I think I would be able to use this to do my foundation. It just doesn't work for me. Like, it just doesn't work for me. Maybe it's the beauty blender, but it don't work for me. I like brushes. So I'm going in and I'm just blending everything out. As y'all can see, blend, blend, blend. You know, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Blend until you can't blend no more. And then once I'm done blending that out with my beauty blender, I'ma blend some more. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush. I don't know what shape it is, what to call it, I don't know. But I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm gonna blend out the exterior parts of my highlight, just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. And that though the outer, you know, the lining of my highlight is blended out, and no harsh lines. You feel me? Cause anybody got time for that? I got this trick from Kobe Kaiser. I think her name Kaiser Kobe. One of those. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I botched her name, but like, your foundation routine is bomb, and I stole that from her. Just had to give her props. You know. I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I love it, you guys. I really do. So I like using a brush to do this, because I feel like when I use like a sponge or like a puffer, and it just adds too much, and this right here gives me a more airbrush look, like instead of just having a whole bunch of powder just pounded all into my face. Like, I get to use a light amount of powder but get everywhere that I need to get and set my highlight. Now, I don't like to leave my setting powder on for a long time like I used to. Like, I used to think bake, but not anymore, because I realized like it used to be so hard to blend out once you were done. So like, I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I don't usually cream contour, but for the sake of the video, I decided to. And the reason I don't cream contour is like, I feel like it just doesn't work. Like, I feel like no matter how dark of a color I get to contour, it don't never show. I feel like it never shows. I don't know if I'm too dark. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I know I'm not that dark, but it just doesn't work. I always have to reverse contour, so I just feel like there's no point in me putting cream contour. So I just always use like a darker blush. I'm not even gonna lie, I use eyeshadow, all that, and then I just, you know, do my little reverse contour at the bottom, and do my thing. I don't, you know, but it worked out for this video, so I wasn't even mad about it. I really wasn't mad, but you know, I don't know what y'all know, but I ain't know what to say no more. And then once I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place blush palette. I believe it is volume 1. I don't have the palette right in front of me, so I cannot tell you what color I use for my blush, but I will list it in the description box. I go in with the darkest shade for my blush because I just love the darkest shade. I feel like it's, hey, no, I'm lying. It's not the darkest shade. I use the darkest shade for my contour. I'm sorry I didn't get to film all my highlight and all that stuff, but I was running out of space on my phone, so I had to do my thing. But this is the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys loved it. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, all of that. And I hope that you guys stay tuned for more tutorials.